That's wrong. That's not how this is supposed to look. I messed up. Ah, now it works. Okay. Yep, I'm immediately playing 2. Enjoyed 1 so much. Next. This. Nice. Explorer is easy. Classic is probably what I'll do. What the fuck is story? Is story easy? I don't know. You are cunning, resourceful, and prepared for the perils that await. Fair but forgiving adventure. I mean, that seems like the normal's difficulty, right? But usually I like a fair adventure. Ah, fuck it. Okay. Windows doesn't like the game. Windows? The game is supposed to be on my PC. It's not a virus. Now it my 2 monitors set up again. There we go. Character creation. Make your select an origin character or create a custom hero. This is basically like Boulder. Who can join your game? Nobody. Close. But we don't have people here. Exactly, that would be a virus. Not zapping on your computer, but zapping on your fucking life force. Listen to origin story. Wait, didn't it just say I can make my own? Dragon's Blaze. Brilliant warrior general. Empire for war. All of the race. You refuse to give up. Yo. Chief Din? Well, took a while till I decided to go online because I was reading manga. Orcs. Okay. Almost. Pretty careful then. Oh. Oh, that's it. The fuck is that name? Crusader? Oh, that sucks, dude. I've had the last 3 days off. What do you do? Wolf Visionary, kill Lucian's son. Courage, summon the dwarf. A woman? Musician. Yo, undead. Play dead. Bodyguards, and they did not want to fucking have it in place. Ah. That must suck. Origin. Custom. I only want a custom one, but I want a pretty one, and elves in this one look fucking disgusting. What the fuck is this? Why he's so long? I'll just make a human. Courage, Dome of Protection. Create a magical field that restores magic and physical armor. I have to. I'm not playing multiplayer game, I already told you. Oh. We'll have a row, but I don't want him. I want like a pure fighter. Heard that last time. Oh, there's battering ram. Oh, battle mate. Asian bloodsucker. Not. Few of those. Conjure an element. Fighter. Battle Stomp. Bouncing shield order. Throw your shield, but I wanted a fucking two-handed weapon. Nice. Ah, yeah. That's it. It's nice. Skin color wheat. Are those actual colors or? Yeah, I'll just make him as white as me. Why can't I make him look like a femboy? Faces all look the same. That you look pretty young. Oh, long hair. I like that style. Okay, remember two. Looks. No. No. I think I'll take two. That's pretty. Please tell me there's green. Where's green? Give me green. Did I already go past it? I guess that's as green as it goes. More blonde than green. Beard. Yeah, me with a huge manly beard. Nah.
You're not trying to escape. Glory is mine. You're not trying to escape, are you?
Yeah, sure. And wait, is that your name? Ah. What of that is the name? I'm not sure. Ooh. Attributes, yes. Yes. So we could put it in other stuff. I don't really want to have other memory slots. That's for ages. Critical chance to give a shit. Can I put this down? I'd like him to be dumber but stronger. Warfare. Yeah, okay, those are the mage ones. I remember those. Two-handed, yes, that's exactly what I want. Retribution, black. Ship, bonus to allies. Appearance, force magic. Don't. So we've got bartering, persuasion, lucky charm, lawmaster. Bartering improves your haggling. They become cheap. Now, I don't really give a shit. Obviously, one into Lawmaster, but I don't think... Well, I did look at Beginner's Guide for this game, because I like doing that for these kinds of games, so I don't do anything wrong. And in this one, you can just fucking reskill them whenever you want to. It's got a helmet? Cool. Makes it a lot easier. Talent. Perfect. Thrifty. Can't get rid of that. Ingenious. Gives you bonus critical chance. Okay, no, I like that one. Quite a few here. Control, Hydro, Hunt, Pyro, Level Ooh, okay, I remember those one. Was that Pet Pal? Yeah, I'll need Pet Pal first. Glass Cannon was pretty good in the last. Oh, that is shit. Start every combat round with maximum AP. Wait, you start every, but it does not protect you from status. So basically, he would never get to attack if he actually had that. Opportunist is Orton. Okay. Wait. I didn't even read the rest. Acts determine what options are available to you in dialogue and how the world reacts to your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and background tags. Origin characters have unique origin tags. Call you a savage, they don't know what it's like. Need to find. Quick with a quip and swift of song, you are an entertainer above all. You can disarm the public with your bawdy tales and mesmerize them. Right. Tracks in reality lead to another noble. Scholar, soldiers, trained in order, obedience, and warfare. Oh, I can have two. I can be a soldier, and I could be a jester. Yeah, sure. Select your origin instrument. It will take the lead in music during fight. Hello, why not? Yeah. I've got so much coffee right now because it's 2 in the morning. I'm not really that tired yet, but I feel like I would get tired soon. So I just got myself half a liter of it.
Like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel
I tell the
panicked.
source is bad again.
The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy.
Okay.
I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
True. She sounds like she's 70 though. I can't believe how they went from this to like Baldur's Gate. Like that's the kind of fucking cutscene you get for these games. No, if you're looking from far away, it looks kind of green.
Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Is this still quick save? Let's go. Boss muses can no longer use source magic or receive source points. Well, I wasn't gonna be a sorcerer.
It wasn't a dream after all.
Eh, oh, why is it
Not a
green?
very chatty fellow, are you?
Oh, that's a sedative. Let's see how close it is to the other game. Pretty close. Huh? Wasn't that back? Gift back first. What are these? Increase the base and maximum action points of hero character. Oh. Put that I like cats. I like this. Is that bad? Will that disable achievements? Yeah. I'll just press these. No, that's random. I'll just make it as easy as possible. Shit. Cool. My mic. My headset died. Too much manga while listening to music. Turn on again. Yeah. Alan? Yeah. Yep, works. Wait, I've heard this is shit. Warning, are you sure you want to change? This will be baked. You won't be able to disable it. You know what? I'll play without that for now. I'm not sure what it does, and I don't think I need it. What I might is... I don't know. I'll have to look at a video later on. No. I know how to move items. Well, it's called the tutorial.
An animal sty.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
What an arsehole. Fuck. There's hay.
Did
Needle
you
in the
expect
haystack?
a needle?
Yes. Yes, I did. Choose something. Oh, that's a sheep. In that case, up we go. I don't know. It's down there this time. Bearings, then go to the upper deck. As sorcerers, we have been arrested by the Divine Order. Oh, we were sorcerers. Find someone to help you remove your collar. About the Merryweather. Thought there's a murderer on board with us. Okay. Actually, no. Before I start, I want to know if there's gift back options that you should act. Just in case it makes the game more fun. of them are okay. 5 speedrun. But you should use the community mod versions if you are on PC because they can be turned off and are generally better. A lot are just for convenience. Source is infinite if you want to travel back and forth down. Middle faculty will have more gold than you could possibly need, so having free resurrection doesn't change much.
No indications of a struggle.
8 AP makes combat a joke.
No lesion.
Extra run speed out of combat.
It was bled by magic.
Now, where did I leave my calipers?
Collect them like... I'm not sure if you can even get a wipe in these games. You couldn't in the last one. But you could in the next with Boulder. Oh, I know how the inventory works. Thank you, game. Where is it? Sprinting one. Endless runner. No! Okay, all of them. Disable achievements, so I'm not gonna do that. Great. I'll guess I'll just fucking...
No marks. No indications of a struggle.
get mods for that if I really need to. Would be nicer if he could actually run. Works. Always.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Yo! You can zone so far in this time. Gonna keep looking at? No. My book then. Ancient to book. Small book. Got a backpack. We've too long presumed Source as a virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magic may wreak.
That can't be natural.
One day another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorceress must be muted. The new model of Source Scholars provided by Vredeman is providing most effective. But that was what the last game was about. We made Source good again. The fuck are these guys on about? The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. Text beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for muting store. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows: helm, color, mask. I see.
My, these smelling salts are strong stuff. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Mummy, sorry. 52 instead of 50. Why?
No marks. No indications of a struggle.
No, what? I'll keep that. That's worth more than what
In
you
the
have.
meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. The good ship Merryweather. But you can stand at ease there, Private. You do realize you're not in the army here, don't you?
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative.
Damn.
Oh, well, I'm
Amnesia.
sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. And why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
You might be playing a trick. Don't do
Oh,
it.
do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise.
Okay.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to...
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes
Holy
you
shit.
unable to cast source.
Makes you unable to come.
For your
What?
own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
That's a bit mean. Destinations on your map. Okay. So we've got this
It
guild
seems
panel
as though
at
there's a
K, like always.
blood flow. That can't be natural.
Encourage. Requires a weapon. Okay. Why are you so slow? Please run.
Good
Yeah, I'll
gods,
need a med for that.
there's been a murder here.
What a well of knowledge this tome is.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always. It's a small ship. His name was Finn. Oddball. Looked to me like he saw something he wished he hadn't before he came here. We'll find out who did it, one way or another. Nothing
Can I
to
help?
see.
A young Magister...
Can I not help?
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwoken followed the source that did this.
Voidwoken. What?
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even... You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
I mean, in my dreams.
I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
You're a snitch. Not that she really thinks you'd help her. Price higher?
Not in here, it isn't. You let me
Alright.
know if you hear anything.
Okay, fine. But I don't get to have a look at the body. Ooh.
No lesions, no trauma. He was bled by magic.
Down. Murder victim. Quest. Yes, I know there's a fucking murder victim. I want to look what I have to do about that though. Start with magic. Find the murder.
Come on, please, Losa.
Children! What the fuck? Anyway, pet rolls are good. They completely heal you. And your party. Now I don't have to do the fucking thing with healing spells anymore.
What's your name?
I'll give you that knuckle if you
No.
keep carrying on.
Gods, didn't your mother
One of us
name?
would kill our own. They're picking us off one by one. Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you?
What's in the
I
name
don't
anyway?
like comedy. The Divine Order wants to know. Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy. We're trying to catch a killer here.
And you think it's a child.
No, sir. She's a really good singer.
Oh, that's
there
one
you
of
are.
the characters.
Husband.
Ah, you were right. I got a wife. That was quick.
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical. How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and...
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
True enough.
You presume right. Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Ooh.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel... As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no...
Good luck, Chief.
What?
You're a human, like me. That means we're friends already. My mum told me not to make friends with lizards and elves and dwarves and stuff. But I...
You
Good
look
for
like
you.
my daddy. His name is Frida. He's...
Where the fuck are the children even on it? Why are they locking up children?
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice, deciding fates. Don't worry, honey.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you quite...
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at... I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Oh,
She
no.
gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't
Oh, I didn't-
lick and tell.
Find something. Give a fuck about streaming. Just pick up something, man. I've got 400 games. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of them. What did she say? Doesn't lick and tell. She licked my arm.
There's nothing else I could make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable.
Anyway, I
I've never
usually
dined
don't
on
care
anything
about
less
the
than
games I
a pleasant
play
course
until
of
I've
dinner,
played
and I
them.
don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty.
You one of them? A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
When you really don't know the first thing about sauce.
It's one of the...
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Nice.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and
The
water
ship,
are all I...
of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom...
And?
A sick man.
There has been a murder,
Sounds angry.
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger.
He cocks his ear to the other side.
Anticipation. She senses something. That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
Okay, okay.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
A rat?
Oh, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Holy, what the fuck? How does he know?
No indeed, boy. But
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling.
that'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge.
Always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mesd.
Okay.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
That's not an origin
I
character.
spent my life singing for my slaves. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this...
Right over the side of this ship.
Well, well,
Guys won.
what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacular. There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse.
It's from the
After all,
coffee.
one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like... Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you
Oh, goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after. The very basics, then. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions... As per your own testimony, you can groom, but you have the taste buds of a dung beetle and the fashion sense of a... That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry. I know, but you just don't have what it takes. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
Well, at least he's nice about it.
You think me mad?
mad? No. Insufferable?
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
I am reading. My book is in my hands, my face turned away from you. Perhaps my eyes not on the page.
He grabs a metal plate and watches his reflection with one eye as the other shifts left to right and up to down. He repeats the maneuver.
No, they are working quite adequately. It seems you are at fault. Predictable, really. Oh, I see. You have my apologies. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. they laid their hands on me more than once. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Take this book, for example. I understand it is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are
I don't know shit about this.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are no. I want to know about the Celestial. This text tells me that they created all creatures. But no. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Like this.
Of course you don't have any use. Now, please, run along. I have a...
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his...
Okay.
Here to register. You faring okay so far?
Ask if he actually
Of course
cares.
I do. Seems Voidwalk can dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, is it? You'll see. We're gonna help you. You head on in now. Williams...
No, he's not too bad. But I want to talk to these two.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer.
How dare you classify
A scruffy man lounges against the...
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet...
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. Ifan seems amused at the gesture, but he bats your arm down from the salute when the Magister sees what you're...
You served? Don't blame you. Enough bad blood on this ship already. Nice to meet another pair of boots, anyway.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And
we used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested... No. The dead man. Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And
He glances over at Magister Victor, who steps...
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy. I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself. Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously.
Away with you.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips.
Okay, are we
mad?
Up further at
Insufferable, surely.
There's no other people here that would?
No known associates. So, anything interesting for me? I'll take that as a...
I'd like to have a look at the body. I'm up to fucking looking at this body. Wait, elves can eat things.
You think me mad?
Mad? No.
The woman keeps rolling her dice. She pays you no...
What are you trying to hear anyway?
No. What about the other
I'll
elf?
tell you if you can keep it quiet. quiet long enough for me to listen.
Do you mind?
Damn it.
Shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer.
Trained on her.
What
And
on
if
earth
she
is the
tries to
matter?
run, shoot to kill. Murder most foul.
You seem on
Never
edge,
thought
officer.
you'd suspect you
What
know
on
all
earth
about
is
it.
the matter?
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by him.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor...
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
No, it was her.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God! The woman's mad! You there! Sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan! We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around.
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create...
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us...
She smiles with wicked
Precise.
Well, this sucks.
What's happened?
Those are fucking dead. I'll take your bottles though. What the fuck? Piles of gore now. Both. Shield, but we're two-handed weapon user. I think it's broken. I might be able to use it. Don't sit down. Okay, taking stuff feels a lot slower. I guess so. Have a lockpick.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor. His great beard You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. The dwarf lies in a heap on...
Oh! What? What happened? Must have been the turnips. Water? Wine, for goodness sake!
The lizard's eyes close as he slips. You shake the lizard.
Damn. He is dead. Vic is dead. The only ones left are the origin characters, I guess.
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't...
Lucian?
Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall closed.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
It's no use.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
That's not good. The children are just gone. I guess they couldn't make
The
children
young
corpses.
woman lies in a heap on the floor. She doesn't stir.
Makes Oh, he's just straight up dead. In a normal way.
The Magister lies on the floor.
She's blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Oh, okay, so we gotta go. Dog. Free, can't help you. I'll take people's shit though.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Why would I attack this little dog without being able to talk? Oh, fine. Oh, I could destroy the door, I guess.
Thank the gods! I can find...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Even if I knew how to rip that thing off, I wouldn't. Some crazy banshee comes screaming through.
He whispers loudly to the other.
Don't just cower there, Rix. Take out your...
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Let's go with strength. So I've got strength. Maybe tell him that your persuasion 0 needed a 1. Good strength.
The Magisters look to each other, then back to you, and
Your lies end...
Damn it. At least they're nearly dead. Courage, I've got a crippling blow as the first. 9 to some damage. That's a normal. Nine. And you only have 8? Oh, he's got armor. Right. Want to kill him? Wait, it's both. Good.
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
Oh. No resurrection. Much worth a picture. Badly damaged. Okay. Also remarks, once performed great deeds across the land. First day Brackus did so from the idol he called time as true of many things, he became increasingly corrupted by sword. Right, Brackus ranks. I killed him in the last. As valiant though they were, could not foreseen Brackus' resurrection at the hands of the cult of the Immaculate. We owe our very lives to two more of the very order that first fought to bring Brackus Rex. The Lost King is dead, yet his monument still doth the land. Yep, I did kill him. By many brutal decades, Brackus' tyranny spread. Hunger for sorcery, evil power drove him to develop heinous lies and magic. Heretofore unknown. Yeah, this is philosophy. Yeah. Okay. Letter here, my sweet Stefan. As I write this letter, we near the isle. By the time the owl delivers, I will be but a day away. I've headed Alexander's order, just as you said I should. But I think of Lucian often. The divine have condoned. Would he have blessed us as we rip children from their mother? Can this be the only way? You're cold, inside and out. One thing I'm certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again with love, Rix. Well, sorry, Rix. Set of instructions, but important. Yeah. Look. But I already know something from a beginner's guide I've seen. An undead doesn't lock. So if I have an undead, I just need like one lockpick. And then I can skill him into fear. Weird ink makes the journal difficult. Okay. Can I leave the dog
Not long
alive?
before this thing snaps into splinters.
Nice. Or bow. I don't use bow, but sure.
My God, something's pounding on my hull.
Trying for you to move, buddy. Oh, you just put on the map. Well, that's fine. Deathfog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rick's both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be light.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in them. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no!
This guy
Damn
again.
fools record knowledge on a pulped tree. It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody.
The skeleton looks up and notices...
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the... Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to. I believe you did. Although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little sea. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools. and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Yeah, that seems sensible.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leave. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die around.
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns.
Okay. Chill, buddy. You don't have to be such a dick about it.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly... You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and it doesn't budge. The door groans open, but an ashen shadow cloud.
The hell?
There's fog. I need to get out of here. Now.
The graphics of that look funny.
I need to get off this ship.
Wait. Poison surface is created. You can burn it away with fire or wait. Enemies are inside to blow it. Fire. Oh, I do have. Let's delay art. Right, they can run first. Both knocked down. That's perfect. Wait, that's a helmet. Broke down. Oh. I was hoping I could get that. Come on, it's raining. The fire should go away. Oh, it did go. You'll survive it, it's fine. Okay, you're outside of combat, it doesn't matter. Already rested. Oh. I can't just spam it. There.
That means there's still a chance.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old story.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes.
Said there were other people down there. We need to.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Okay, let's try saving these people.
Magister lies on the floor, unconscious.
Oh, all the way.
There's a bug. Wait. Voidwoken.
Okay, that's just 4. Battering ram. No.
These beardless bugs won't sink a ship on my watch.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
Wait, why can they use, like, magic shit?
Let the games begin.
But we're not supposed to be able to do this.
I've faced worse.
They who are about to triumph.
Oh, fuck.
Your maker. Glory is mine.
Telling whether my
The tub is about to burst.
Alive. Let's head above decks for some air.
Everyone? Yeah. Good. Wait, there's a sheep. And then. Mine.
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan. The one who put on this damn collar.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture. Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan.
It's ripping the ship apart.
Well, do I get to do something?
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Well, I guess being
Honorable
a good person
Dallas,
doesn't always help.
we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Bruh. Oh, it's already free.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor? It seems something, wanted me alive.
Just like last time, I'll pull the Chilts.
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
That's Brachus Rex. Last time I saw him, he looked a lot more dead. There is an. Okay. In case I'll talk to this person first. I'll look around. Oh, it's a child.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Why? I guess. Well, the people who put me here are human, and the people who took my parents away are human too. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy. No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. But you didn't die. There isn't anywhere safer. You'll see. I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared.
Sure. Fucking nihilist at that age. Let's kill some bugs.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. They made it to shore.
Yeah, I can't technically fight like this, so that's it. That one can talk. Piss off, now you no longer use them. See why 8 of this might make the fighting a lot easier.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Now that is what I want to see. You're not my... Yeah. Be my... lucky charm guy. Put someone else on Lawmaster. Oh, talent. Eat pet pal. Good, but off there. There's gonna be pure warfare kind of. Strength. but it looks like they're up. Fine.
Drowned and eaten by a voidwoken. I'm wondering which order.
Oh. Shell. Cool. Well. Resin. Okay, can I just craft this time? Is that possible? No, not craft. Do I need to craft? Give knife. Or... Oh, I need a knife on that. Why is the knife? I don't like it.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with a
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passenger. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was...
He sighs.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse, I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. Of course, it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm...
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Well, more's the damn pity, isn't it? For I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the world... Of course you know.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. This and that. Tag along. Do you really mean to... On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. And you've already proven to be fine. On one... For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. Jolly good.
Yeah, sure.
So, now that that's... Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot... As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Wizardry is embedded in my nature as deeply as the instincts to breathe and drink and mate. The dominion over fire suits me best, truth be told, but there is no school of magic I cannot master.
I like a summon.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or...
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly... As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be... Of course, there are other forms of protocol.
Okay, now shut the fuck up, please. Oh, I guess right though, I'm getting tired. Oh, let's find some others. Get the full party. Ooh. A healing potion mushroom. Maybe get to the first place you have to get to.
A black cat. Kitty?
Oh.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but its eyes clear, and it shakes.
Yay, kitty. It's also following. One of the children. Here, wait.
Shell on the shore.
These are my shells. Fuck you.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that. I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore.
God, they're fucking slow. Yeah, I'm gonna put them off. I think I'll look into that before I... No? That bad, but it definitely... That... Fine. Already have that. I don't have a shovel. Having a shovel is good. Now I just need someone with... Oh, those are... Or maybe it's just... Oh. My outfit passive. I see that. Although just barely.
I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing it. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents. letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for a face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his... I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone.
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls...
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across... Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features. Simply put, I am an Eternal, and you are not. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. At least from this realm. As for the others... Well, a cult? Hardly. We were a race that I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works, but I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again. Well, that hardly seems relevant. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. Ah, well, that is the curious thing. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner.
Oh, so they're like
and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar.
Ancestors?
Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm. Regardless, they are not here. But I suppose, circumstances being what... You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather... Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality. But being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? Ah, you seek a more subtle approach. How surprisingly civilized. Very well. What do you require?
A rogue. I want him as a rogue.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Splendid. Very well.
I basically want the same party dynamic as last time. One fighter, one rogue, one whatever he is. I think I made him a mage? No, I made him a summoner. And maybe a ranger. But it would probably be better to have like... no, actually, summoners. I guess it'll be full physical damage in that case. Oh shit, that's poison. I'm fine with full physical damage. No, not that. Oh, there's lights. Take something that isn't yours. Okay?
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her. The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She nods.
What do you get from a pampered cow?
A wide smile cracks across her tear-streaked face, exposing a big gap where her two front teeth should be.
A pampered cow. You're funny. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and
The child wipes her eyes and, grinning, plunks herself down on the earthen ground. She starts straight.
Ah, so what's going on, child?
everything has a heart. Except
I'm pretty sure lizards also have heart.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here! Go, man-pig!
She eyes you
Please. Please.
Okay. Anything worth stealing? Wild? Mine. Oh. So where to? Yes. The answer is yes. This convenient kind of. Oh, they're coming for me. Shit. Okay. Okay. I gotta steal, and I gotta leave before they notice that I've stolen. How about... I... Whoops. Yeah. Does the elf look so much better in that? Notice that, and I'm not that. Not where it came from. Well, I guess since this game doesn't need a craft, I just get to craft it for real this time. Know what that stuff is. Carry. Well, it is what it is for now. But I want one of each barrel.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
Oh. I don't think we'll get out of this alive. Not doing that without a party of, like, at least. Oh, right, he heals from it. Any of you have like a fire spell? Good. No! The cat is dead. I'm not gonna live with the cat being dead. Fuck you.
I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove keys back,
I could do that with one hand behind my splendid. Very well.
Oh shit. I think I kind of forgot I need to have a specific skill. Wait, I have the last one be a ranger, and you not be a sorcerer, but like that. Maybe I shouldn't have the last one be a ranger. Like, yeah, sorcerer. Or mage, or whatever it's actually called.
As the alcove back,
You so. Oh, don't be. I could indeed. I could. We, but what? Several. Every one, perhaps. Regardless, I suppose you seem more excellent. While we are of course, the arcane arts are my little special. Ah, you seek a more subtle approach. How surprised! I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Splendid. Very well.
Okay. Now I've got the guy for picking locks. You have a lockpick? Yeah. Oh, should have one. Damn. Target a ground surface under a totem. Turn this totem with fire projectile. Okay. That also works with fire. This time you live.
The cat's
kitty.
eyes are cloud. It appears confused.
There's no more poison here. Well, let's nail the child a joke again.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind. The child quiets, and she nods.
News by the witch
Why?
got kicked out of school.
A wide smile.
You can have.
The child wipes her.
Here you go. Child's fine again. She doesn't enjoy people.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
Hmm.
Never mind. It is not your
She leans forward. Her eyes are.
Please, do not lead anyone here. Fear, alas!
Okay. So not talking as a human was the right choice. Game will have a lot more.
I've spotted something.
Oh, quest. Hidden is revealed. The higher your wits, more likely you reveal traps and secrets. Wait. Did it get no? What did I miss? Just maybe on. That is our joy.
Need I repeat myself?
But I know nothing of any Verdus.
We already. Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the...
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, you're...
This can't be serious, Alexander.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, you...
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the...
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will... Dallas?
Yes, you're... What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
That sucks.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimen...
Well, if you say so. I'll take the leg.
She's gone. Gone.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty. The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had 2 in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that. Got that right. It's a new dawn and a new order. Out with Source, out with Void, and in with... Now, why don't you move along and settle in? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though.
I see.
Saw him, didn't you? The Hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly traitor what for, they did. Missed quite the scene. Burst into quite the bloody mess, she did. Bishop's the son of the dead divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after us in the meantime. And the Hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason, she did. During the time of Lucian, when we lost him, well, it only made sense to see his will through. Lucian gave his life to protect Rivellon. If we let the Voidwoken get to it now, Fort Joy ain't no summer camp. Can't for certain. But so that's what we do. When you give up the darkness, that's in... They're working on a cure.
Working on a cure of what? Sores? I know how to quick save. I've been doing it the entire time, game.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach. A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. The Divine Order's all that stands between everything you see and a Voidwoken's throat. Any traitor to them, believe it or don't. The Divine Order doesn't need our loyalty. They'll save us in spite of ourselves.
Well, you're a cunt. But before I move any further in this to stop, because I'm too tired to fucking notice what's going on. 1. There we go. I'll just have to find some mods to make that work better. Stuff that doesn't work, that is.